Hello, my name is Josie Palmer. Thank you so much for meeting me today. And your name?
Sabrina.
Thank you, Sabrina, for coming in. May I shake your hand? Well, let me just start by telling you a little bit about myself. I've been in the funeral industry for about 3 years. Really, my experience with wanting to help people came from my mom having cancer for a 3-year battle. And we didn't make any arrangements, and it was very difficult for me and my family. And that experience has brought me to wanting to help others. I have two teenage kiddos myself, and I really help families every day and pride myself on meeting folks like you to help you. Sorry. It's okay. It's okay. To help you with the arrangements that will suit you and your family the best. Um, so I'll start by just showing you some simple steps that you can take that will help you and your loved ones to move through this difficult time. If you don't mind me asking you a few questions, I'd like to know what caused you to be willing to come in today as a walk in and address these matters currently. What were you wanting to accomplish today with arrangements?
Well, my husband Earl is very sick. He's in the hospital right now, and he's not expected to live much longer.
I'm so sorry to hear that. And have you thought about what type of arrangements you would want for Earl?
Well, he's always wanted to be cremated, so we're going to cremate him, I think.
Okay. Well, I have some information that we can go over for cremation packages and some decisions that you could think over today and maybe consult with your family and decide what you would like to proceed with. Have you ever had the responsibility in the past for making final arrangements for a family member or friend?
No, this is the first in our family.
Brand new.
Mhm.
Understood. Well, what we will discuss today, or tonight rather, can help you really decide what would be best for you and the ones that you care most about. So let's take some time to reflect together as we've been discussing what's most important to you in life with your family, and tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you do for a living?
I'm a homemaker,
Homemaker.
so it depends on
Do
Earl.
you depend on Earl? God bless you. And do you and your husband have children together?
We have 3
Okay, 3 children.
mhm,
And your
adult children.
adult children. Is everyone in the area currently?
Um,
Do you need to
no,
get that? Is it the hospital?
it's the hospital.
Do you want me to wait for you to get the?
I'll call him back.
Okay, okay. So, well, none of us can be fortunate enough to avoid the impact that death takes on our lives. I want to be here for you today. I want to help you figure some of this tough stuff out. Today, we're going to extend a kindness together in finding a favorable tone in recording final wishes for Earl. We want to create an expectation together that will work as an active tool in that time of need. And we're going to take a position in helping ourselves and our loved ones bring honor in life and in death.
That would be nice. Thank you.
So I want to first provide you with our GPL. This is our general price list and also our personal planning guide. So I'll go over briefly some specific pages that will help direct you in the process of making arrangements. So on page 4, you'll find a vital statistics page, and that's going to be specific for everything that we'll need for ordering death certificates.
Okay.
Page 5 and 6 is specific to building an obituary. We can assist you with that. We also have an online obituary that your family would be able to access. And then if you'll go to page 8 and 9, you can see some service preferences.
Mhm.
You did say already you want cremation, so
Mhm.
we can talk about some specifics to cremation. 10 and 11 are permanent placement options. So if you were having any type of military honors, or if you're making a decision for buying property, that would be the use of the property at the cemetery. You could bury the urn. You could place the urn in a niche space in a columbarium. That's where it goes into the wall or within the mausoleum. And page 19 and 20, we can go over the arrangement checklist. So if you'll go ahead and go to 19 and 20 for me, then we can look at a funeral memorial service options. So would the body be present or not for a service?
No.
No. Okay. So we could help you plan your memorial service where the body would not be present, but your family would be gathering for the memorial. Is that what you're interested in, a
Yes.
gathering? Yes. Okay. So as far as alternative containers are concerned, you'll see that there is a list of containers. You can make a choice for Earl to be cremated in an actual wooden casket, or you could choose an alternative container, which is just going to be the same size as a casket, but it's going to contain the body to go into the retort, and it's required. So we do have to have an alternative container. Urns and scattering tubes are available. Would you be wanting Earl to go home in an urn? Yes. Okay. So you're not planning on scattering just yet, or any permanent placement options? Okay. So the urn choices I have here, you can look over a few of those, and you can see there's different types of materials. You've got ceramics, metal, wood, different shapes, and there's even keepsake options that would be a smaller portion of the ashes if maybe you wanted to divide the ashes between specific family members, so different family members could have a keepsake in their home. We could help you with that.
I do like that option for my 3 children and myself.
For sure. Is anything, any particular material that you're looking through striking you?
This one.
Okay.
Earl loves birds.
Yeah, that's beautiful. It has some doves on there, and the material is metal. That's very durable. We can definitely look at that, and the prices for those are included for you to look over, as well as the options we'll go over for memorial service cost and the container, the alternative container cost. So moving on to cemetery service fees, opening and closing. Since you're not looking at permanent placement, we're not going to be needing to go over those prices, or interment rights. Personal preferences. Do you have any personal preferences for the service or?
Military honors.
Okay, yes. So we do have a celebrant that would also help with planning the memorial service and all of the military honors that would be included with the service. What have you given any thought to what you would want or not want at a service? Is anything bothersome to you that you would not want present at a service?
I want it to be a happy experience, so no gloomy music.
Sure. Yes.
I'd like it to have happy music.
Yes. And we do have some options for even live musicians that could, play some piano music. Sure. Yes, we can do that. And do you have a specific religious preference that we could?
Christian.
Okay. And do you want to use your own pastor, or should we help you connect with some clergy in the area?
Use our own.
Okay, you will use your own. And do you want the service to be here at the funeral home, or should we be going to your church of preference?
Actually, we would prefer to have it at the park.
Okay. Well, we can certainly do that. And how important is it for you that your loved ones have an opportunity for a viewing or visitation at all? Are you for sure against?
Mhm.
Okay, so no viewing at all.
Yeah.
All
Earl
right.
wouldn't want to be seen that way.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we're talking about cremation, no embalming, and the separate memorial service.
Yes.
Okay. So let's review some of the options as far as our cremation packages so you can find out what works best for you and your family. So right here, I've got a pamphlet that we're going to go over our heritage package. That's the premium package. It's going to include the church or chapel graveside service, in this case, your park service,
Mm-hmm.
a visitation, which you do not want. So that would not be applicable, but we would be able to include a limousine for the family to the park. There's 3 recommended urns here
Mm-hmm.
that you can see, and a cremation casket would be included. There's an everlasting memorial, a floral selection, signature series, a catered reception is included in this, and one family support option, which could be like a special blanket that has his photo, on it, would be an option. Another package here is the honor package. That's going to be our standard package. It includes the celebration of life gathering or memorial service. Here you can see the 3 recommended urns, a cremation container, everlasting memorial floral selection, signature series. And that's just going to be like the book, the reception book that people will sign, keepsakes for you. And a catered reception is included with this package. It also has the one family support option. And in your GPL, you can reference the price list for these different packages. This last one is the tribute package. That's the basic package. It's going to have a direct cremation, 2 recommended urn choices here, and a cremation container. So this would be an example of the cremation container, and one family support option.
Okay.
So out of those packages, which do you think that you and your family would be wanting to secure today?
I'm thinking the standard package.
The standard package. Okay. So that would be the honor package. And I need to let you know that when death occurs, all those costs have to be paid in full.
Okay.
So is this a price that you're covering yourself, or are you having family contribute?
I'll be covering it.
Okay, you are covering it. Okay. So as soon as death occurs, you just give us a call and we will help you. We will be in communication with the hospital to get Earl coming directly to the funeral home so that we can begin to prepare. And we will also be in communication with you. Do you have specific family members that would be helping us with the communication of the memorial service?
Me and my oldest son.
Okay. So before we conclude today's meeting, I'd like to make sure I got your son's phone number and that we have exchanged our contact information so that I can continue to help you in this area. And photos, do you have certain photos, or your son might be able to help you gather some photos so that I can help with putting a video together for the memorial service?
Yes.
Okay, good. And who would be picking up the death certificates here at the funeral home? Would it be you as well?
Yes.
Okay. And as well as the urn for cremains?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I just want to encourage you today. I'm glad that you came to me and helped me make some of these plans out with you. And I'm proud of the strength that you're showing in making the final arrangements with such grace. I'm sorry that you're having to endure this today, but I'm glad to be here to help. And we'll need to stay in contact and provide that continued support. My information is right here, and I'll give you a business card. You'll have my phone number as well as my email. And I've also sent the general price list to your email and a PDF format, as well as the planning guide.
Thank you.
So when you're ready to secure and put these arrangements in place, it'll be much easier and faster of a process.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. And God bless you. Thanks, y'all. And stream.
Mhm.